Okay, I think I'm going to pull my other cards. Now I'm feeling things coming in, wanting to come through when it comes to this last reading about America and the world and the big transformations that are coming up and taking place. But I'm going to supplement it as well with the my other decks here, and we'll see what they're going to add with this to see what else is there. But yeah, I'm feeling like the whole thing of wanting to express more on this when it came to that reading. That yes, there is in the midst of a great transformation of not only America but the planet as a whole, as you are willing to update your consciousness, open and expand it in awareness. We are here again to elevate, allow this transformation to take place, and we are so absolutely thrilled to see this in progress and in motion. And we are here to continue to aid you in this expansion, to support you, brothers and sisters of light, to continue to support you as you make this great transformation. So do not lose hope, do not lose heart during this celebration of the 4th of July celebrations. Continue to celebrate it, but celebrate a new arising coming in from the ashes. A phoenix, if you will, is rising from the ashes that is going to take a whole different direction from what has been there before as you go forward. And this is true not only for here, but also this is going to be taking place across the world as you move forward. That there are those that are opening up to the 5D consciousness, and they are willing to leave the old behind and to progress into something much more sustainable, something much more elevated that is going to take place. Things coming in when it comes to justice, etc., that is going to take a rapid change as well from what it has been now, which people are so feeling diminished by at this present time with the corruption of the Justice Department. But these corruptions are going to fade away. They are going to be replaced with a new system, a new development that is going to come in rapid succession, if you will, when you have new administrations coming in. Now, when I say rapid, I don't mean rapid as you would think in your world situation, 3D timelines, etc. For us, we do not see things in a linear time aspect. So for us, something that is rapid, you may feel that is taking some time in your own expression, where you live and in your timelines, etc. But I assure you these changes are coming. They are going to be relevant, and they are going to push forward because of the change of consciousness and awareness of the people of the planet in a more elevated understanding and a more elevated readiness to change the systems at hand. So all of these things are in motion at the moment. So give them time, and again, don't go into depression, don't go into these demonstrative things of not being willing to fully move forward in the most rapid way possible. If you want to see these things come in, then the way to do it is to change the consciousness, to change your expression, to change your energetic signals that you are putting out there to the cosmos in order to make these changes come in a more rapid way. So we wanted to just again bring these things to your attention as you go forward as a planet and as a people, to say these changes are coming, and they are coming rapidly as we see it from our side. Maybe in your side it feels like your timeline is more of a confined, defined, boxed in timeline. So therefore for you it feels like it's taking time. On the other side, from where we see it in our consciousness, it is very, very rapid, coming in now, moving very, very fast, very, very quickly. So again, we hope that you can hold to this dynamic. Again, it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. These things are imploding now around, all around. You see these imploding government scenarios that are taking place. They're doing all they can to repress, but everything is blowing up in their faces, if you will. And when this whole thing collapses, then you can again rebuild. So hope for this collapse to take place sooner than later, and so this revelation can take place and these massive changes can begin to be put into place in your planet. Okay. So let me okay. Let me get these ruffles shuffled, and we'll see what else comes forward. That did not want to wait to come through. Okay, so above it, take bold steps. And the foundation is the perfect moment. So in the perfect moment, we'll take the bold steps. Okay. Why am I here? We're only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the night of the dark black sky. I never know what's going to come in or when it's going to come in. So let's see what the foundation is of this, but we're going to take bold steps in the perfect moment. I like that. This guy he's light, and he's stepping into the light. He's taking a path of light. We are just anticipating that perfect moment. There's an agreement. We're going to have agreements, but the thing is to be aware of the fear of change. There are some that fear change, okay? And so if you're fearing change, then that's stifling the things to move forward more rapidly. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Now those that fear change can remain back in the 3D realm. They can remain back in that. But it's telling us not to have a fear of change, to have an agreement, to take bold steps in the perfect moment to move forward. And again, it's going to be like things rising from the ashes. We see all this stuff imploding now. The X-drama. Spilled tea. What's the tea going to be? The drama queen. And underneath of it all, the toxic ties. Okay. All of this makes sense. So let's ruffle shuffle these and just see what the clarification is on this. And this is just an extension of the one that I just read and the things that came through about that change for America and change for the world that's coming in. Massive change when it comes to justice, etc. So the X drama is a message, a concrete message about the X drama. The spilled tea with this is about, the mental confinements, okay? About mental confinements. The drama queen, again, the swords are coming down, okay? When it comes to the drama queen, and underneath of it, the toxic ties, okay? We are moving forward, okay? Moving forward. Now that was the toxic ties. We're moving out of that, moving away from the toxic ties, okay? So, put these in here. Give a second. Taking bold steps in the perfect moment, the agreement. Now, there are those that are in the fear of change, but the X drama is a message, concrete message coming out about it. The spilled tea is about the mental confinements. The drama queen is on the way out, okay, and the toxic ties moving away from that. So, my brothers and sisters of light, as you can see, this is only an ongoing continuation of the reading that came just before this about where America and the planet is moving in your constellation as you are opening up to a more expanded consciousness and awareness of what is possible. These things are ending. This drama queen is on their way out, and you are cutting these toxic ties and saying we are so done with them and we are willing now to move forward in an expression and a willingness of consciousness to have a higher elevated understanding and awareness. Now, there are those that do fear change, which are going to, again, want to be slower in moving forward their timelines. Because fear stymies. Fear is, again, another blockage put into place by those that want to have rulership, those that want to confine, define one into a box of limited awareness, limited understanding, limited expressions, etc. So open that box. You are free to come out of that mental occlusion that has been there for so long. It is time to understand those mental things and limitations have been put on there by yourself by accepting into your consciousness the things that they have been trying to put out for so long, which is the spin, the fear, the drama, the lack, all of that type of thing, the repressions that they have put, and accepting that you are lesser than what you are. For you are a spark of that divine. You are part of that great crystalline expression of consciousness that is now expanding in all of these experiences taking place, not only here on your planet, but across all the planets in the galaxies, solar systems, etc., etc., etc. All of you are combined and put into place by a singular expression. So, my brothers and sisters, it is up to you. Do you want to be the top of the diamond or do you want to be the bottom of it? It's up to you where you fall within this equation. But we are here to say that these things are becoming more dynamic and more open, and the freedom of expression is there if you will but walk into it. It's again taking the perfect timing to boldly step forward. Boldly step forward, continue to move forward rather than being held back by these old limited ideations that have been put into place for so many eons and centuries by those that wish to confine and those that wish to rule over others, those that wish to change your consciousness from a being of grand expression and ability to move in your own directions into a one of confinement, servitude, if you will. But it's time to break those chains. You are not people of servitude. You are people of this divine expression, and are willing to move forward and change the dynamic which you have been living in for so long. Yes, these major changes are coming, but it is up to you to step into them and align with them if you want this expression to come into your planet in a fullness. Again, the rising up of the planet is taking place more and more. You see more and more day of the chaos taking place, of these ones freaking out, if you will, as their dark secrets are beginning to be exposed. Now, there are those that are trying to continue to suppress that information coming out, but they will not be successful. They're going to try their hardest, and they're going to go down with the ship. Okay, they've tied that anchor to themselves, and they are going to be pushed down. Again, as the Bible has said, it is better for those that they tie a millstone around their neck and thrown into the deepest of the oceans, those that abuse children, etc. So their time is very limited. Their cabal, if you will, of these ones that have used others as a way to elevate themselves, to take their lives and to consume it within themselves as a way to continue to have their egregious happenings take place. They're under that delusion, and they are again in this confinement. They are surrounded. They are the ones that will be stuck in the mental realm of confusion and binding as they go further down that path of that 3D realm of that expression. But you, my children, may have those toxic bondages cut now and be willing to step into the light and be willing to continue to go forward into a much more elevated understanding and bringing in these massive changes to your planet as you go forward. Yes, a whole new system is going to come in when it comes to justice, etc. That old is going to be fully replaced with something new and dynamic and much, much better for the citizens of your planet as you move forward. Yes, we are coming to a time where there will be contact made, where you will begin to see more of these alien presences, if you will, your brothers and sisters of light. Now, don't be confused if they send out a false flag type of a happening to again instill more fear. That is what they have tried to do for so long. How many times do they continue to put out these movies of alien invasions and toxicity, again trying to bring fear, trying to create fear, trying to establish a storyline of falsity to continue to keep you in bondage to their own expressions of darkness. But that is now where we are saying, my brothers and sisters, many of the light are here on your planet now. Many of us are starseeds that have come in to aid in bringing this awareness and this light forward. We have come and taken these expressions in this physicality of form, which is so limited compared to our other expressions that we have had for eons, but we are willing to come into these body forms in order to bring this elevated understanding to your planet and say that these things are available to all. This is not something that we have that you do not have. You are only not unaware of it. That is the only difference between those of us that have this expression of this higher consciousness. It is available for you as well. The only difficulty and the only difference is that you are just unaware of it at this point in time. And so we are here to say this is available for all. There is nothing higher and nothing lower. We are all at the same expression in the center of being. We all have the same amount of the divine is within us. Only one is more aware of it than the other is at this present time. But it doesn't make us higher and you lower. We are all of the same expression of that divine is. And therefore, we wish to see our brothers and sisters elevated to this understanding rather than seeing them in this pitiful state of pain that they have been in for so long. Now, many choose and they come into these expressions to experience these different things for themselves. But we say that maybe you have taken this a little too far in your expression of confinement. It's time to, again, cut those toxic ties and to move forward in your expression, in your daily lives, and bring forward ongoing that happiness and generate that understanding of peace and that passes understanding. Continue to bring that in, continue to go to the light, and continue to deny these expressions of darkness and shadows and false ideations that they continue to try to tie you up with into a limited belief system that they can control. We wish to see you come out of that toxicity, cut those ties, and be bold in moving forward into your highest expression, into your highest belief system, into your highest awareness, into your joy and your freedom to move forward in a way that defines you as a being, as a person, as to the expression that you want to bring forward on your planet. For whatever it is that you have, that you are doing, it is going to affect another. And so we wish to see you come into your highest awareness at this time. Okay. So give me a second here. Okay. So we're taking bold steps in the perfect moment. The perfect moment is there to take the bold steps to move forward. And the message, concrete message, is to be done with the ex-drama. Okay, be done with the drama is what it's saying. And the spilled tea is, we are the ones that have kept ourselves bound in this mental realm, okay? And it's time to know that we've always been free, but we've been free to accept these restrictions as well. But yeah, now it's time to, again, move forward. The drama queen, okay? The drama queen is on their way out. The truth is coming down as to who and what they are. And it's time to move forward out of the toxic ties, okay? So the things that one has bound themselves with, it's time to break those things and move forward and be in denial of them. No longer allowing them to put their restrictions on you and bring you into fear mode, which stymies your energy. If you're in fear mode, then you don't move forward, okay? So it's time to say, you know, I'm not going to be in fear mode any longer. I am going to take those bold steps and be willing to move forward and come out of those restrictions into more light, and so that I can bring about the changes that I want to see in America, etc. So I would say it's pretty positive things coming out on this 4th of July, okay? It's going to be ashes coming down, but then there's going to be the great arising taking place and massive changes coming in. So on that note, I'll see you online.